Welcome back to Comics with Drew. I'm Drew, and today is a little bit of an update about the channel. So, as you may well know, if you've been a long-time subscriber, thank you very much if you have. I used to do manga reviews and tankobon reviews, and it was Manga Monday and tankobon Tuesday, and I enjoyed doing those reviews because they were a lot of fun, because manga is a lot of fun. It's a weird, wacky world of comics, and yes, they are comics. So I know a lot of people like to say that manga isn't comics, and that Western comics are comics and manga is manga, but those people are wrong. So it's like hip hop and jazz. It's music. Well, some people would say that hip hop's not music. Again, those people are also wrong, but maybe more like rock and roll and jazz. Both forms of music, and we can enjoy both of them. And I know that there's a lot of culture wars where people are like going, well, I want to preach at people through Western comics, and if people don't like my Western comics that I'm preaching at them and they go to manga, then they're evil. Or manga is problematic. Manga is not problematic, okay? It's art, right? That's what it is, it's art. So, that being said, I hadn't been doing any more reviews because I got a copyright strike on my channel because I did a Manga Monday review on something on Weekly Shonen Jump. So I was subscribing to Weekly Shonen Jump, and actually I still am, but I was subscribing and I was reading the new fun wacky manga that came out, and that was great because of the fact that, you know, you could see something doing a tryout, you know, and and you could get really weird stuff like, you know, a dolphin, a dolphin cop. So I mean, stuff like that is just so much fun, you know. And I would like to, and I would do like these play-by-play read-throughs, and I was very careful to not show the entire book. I was very careful to only show like maybe 10% of the book, like maybe 10 pages, and that was just not good enough. So let me tell you what, that got me a copyright strike. And the way that copyright strikes work is that if you get 3 of them and you're in a certain amount of time, your channel gets taken away, it gets suspended. So I was like, well, I don't want that to happen. And so I was like, I could challenge the copyright strike, or I could, you know, go to copyright school. And I said, you know, this is stupid. So I didn't challenge the strike because it's silly. You got people that clearly don't understand what's going on here. I'm not trying to, you know, give away the store. I'm trying to bring attention to great manga, and it is what it is. So some people just have a different, you know, perspective about that. But anyway, so I decided that I was just going to do the copyright school, and I was going to write it out till January and then not do any more videos until after January, because I'm not going to stack up copyright strikes by lunatics. So that's the way it was. So now that it's obviously well past January, and I've gotten kind of like into the swing of things. I had a lot of non-comic related life issues that have been resolved. And so now I can get back into doing what I love, and hopefully what you love, which is listening to me rant and go on and ramble about comics, because it's a super important thing. Let me tell you what. No, it's not. It's not super important, but it does do one thing. It keeps my wife from having to listen to me about it. So, and I like keeping my wife happy. Guys, keep your wives happy. All right, it's definitely the best way to go through life. But back to this. Tankobon Tuesdays are coming back. I'm not going to do it every single Tuesday. I'm going to just, you know, if it's a tankobon and it's on Tuesday, it'll be tankobon Tuesday. I was going to do one yesterday, but it didn't quite work out because of what went on with scheduling and work and all. But now I'm going to do one, and it's actually I'm going to do the review that I was going to do yesterday for today. So that's coming right up, and that's going to be Cells at Work. So I'm going to do a tankobon Tuesday on a Wednesday for Cells at Work. And if there's another book that you want me to read, let me know. This is my entire library of tankobons, by the way, of manga. So as you can see, it's rather limited. And I know some people have said, oh, read JoJo, but I haven't found a tankobon of JoJo that's not some big, thick, you know, special edition, hardbound leather thing. I would rather just get something like this, right? Just a regular standard volume 1. So that's actually kind of difficult to find. You go to bookstores, you'll always find that the one that you need is not the one that they have. They'll have every other one. They'll have 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, but they won't have 17. So that's happened a lot to me for some reason. I don't know what it is about that. That being said, I'm going to be getting back into doing the manga stuff, and I know that a lot of you enjoy it. And by the way, you know, I know that there are a lot of people that don't like manga, or they see it as competing with Western comics. They're both sequential art, right? They're both stories and narratives with sequential art, and they tell it differently. But the fact of the matter is that a good story is a good story, right? And so if you enjoy a good story, a lot of manga has fantastic stories, and they have long running stories, and you don't have to worry about resets, and you don't have to worry about writers switching in into it and then injecting their own personal, psychosis into the story or the character. Here's the character, and it's the same character through a character arc all the way through to the end of the actual manga. So I'm very excited about getting back into this. And again, if you have something you'd like me to read, if you want to suggest something that's in a tankobon format like this, let me know. And I'll see about picking it up and giving it a read through. But this review is coming up right now, right after this video here. So I hope you enjoy it. And again, thanks for watching Comics with Drew. I'm Drew, and I'll see you later.